Oh, didn't we just leave this party? So we are live, I think. I think we are. I think so. Let's put you right here. Let's put you right there. And we need more paint. More paint. Lots more paint. Alright, so we're just doing all of this. Okay. All right. I mean, I guess I could get on my phone and give myself one more view, but I mean, let's be honest. Is one extra view really that important? I mean, right now, one view would double my views. So sad. Okay. All right. Now, where's the... There we go. Okay. Anyways. What's up, Internet? Welcome to the live stream that no one's watching. I am your host, Rumble. Failed DJ. D&D nerd. And, yeah. All right. We are... Man, this thing has got all kinds of shit. Oh man, this stuff takes like 1,000 fucking coats. Well, I know it also has a lot to do with what I primered this with. I primered this with the wrong fucking shit. So, where's this go? No, this is outside. This goes right here. Ooh. This is a big old chunker of a piece, ain't it? Let's adjust our light. Oh, that's why I had this pushed back so far. Helps with that wavy line stuff. Oh, what's up, unknown chill stuff? Huh? Somebody joined in. I'm no longer alone. There's somebody watching me. I need light. Light's fucking up my little camera, but whatever. I need to see what I'm doing. If I can't see what I'm doing, then why am I fucking doing it? Well, we just sitting here chilling, painting massive 5 fucking story Dungeons and Dragons tavern. And my printer's printing. You can't really see it, but it'll be done in a couple hours. And I can start on the second part of the 4th floor. Just to print one floor takes about 5 days. Just for one floor. So 3D printing's fun, but man, it takes forever. Especially filament printing. Resin printing's faster. Way faster. But there's so much more work to that too, though. But certain things, you're just too big. It's too expensive or too big to go resin with. So I had to do this. I had to print this in filament. So it just takes a while. Man, this is going to be so cool when it gets done. But yeah, this tavern's really cool. It's got like a tree growing through it. It's one, two, three, four. It's 4 stories. The 5th floor is an attic, and it has a basement. So technically, the tavern actually has 6 floors. And I've gotten the basement, the 1st through 3rd floor done. Well, printed and done. This is the 4th floor, 3rd. This is the 3rd floor that's printed. And I'm painting it. I haven't painted the 1st or 2nd floor. The reason I'm doing this floor is because I need to put it all together. But I gotta, the 4th floor is all the bedrooms. See all the separate rooms and stuff. And so that would be so hard to paint going in like this and bullshit. And so, yeah, we're not living that life. But on the 1st and 2nd floor, I did go ahead and put those together because they're way more wide open. You know, the 1st floor is the tavern floor, so it's a big open space. You know, because it's, you know, where you put all the tables and shit like that. And then the 2nd floor is a balcony to the 1st floor, so you can look into it. So that's a lot of open stuff too. Yep. And we're painting all of this. Dookie brown. This is the turd diarrhea looking brown I've ever seen. But when I go back and dry brush and add my highlights and stuff, it blends really good. So you gotta trust the process. Yeah, this, I gotta paint this separately. So. Now I do know that this is like an outside part. I'll probably hit this part with a separate dry brush when it comes to that point, like a darker dry brush than the inside. But this will be the same, it'll have the same base. So, yeah. But what's cool is this house is big. It's like I said, it's 5 stories. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but there's a movie called 13 Ghosts. And the movie is based, like, it takes pretty much entirely inside of this eccentric millionaire's mansion. And he has, you know, as the guy that used to own the house was like this devil worshiping occult dude, and he was trying to basically become immortal or whatever, and he was sacrificing these spirits, those ghosts, and he needed 13 of them in order to do it. And the last person he needed to sacrifice, the 13th ghost, was someone of his own bloodline. And so he acted like he died, and he gave the house to his like niece or something in a will. And she didn't even know who he was. And come to find out, Joker's still alive, and he was planning on sacrificing her. So she was going to be the 13th ghost, so that he could finish his demonic ritual. Anyways, I want to make a D&D adventure with that inside this house, the 13 ghosts and stuff like that. I think that would be really fucking cool. Have the players, they get trapped in the house, just like in the movie. The house has like an auto lock system thing. And I was thinking of either I could use the fog. I could use the fog like from Ravenloft, the fog from Ravenloft. Traps them in there. Woo. Or something. I don't know. But yeah. I think that would be really cool. Like a cool. And I'll have this done by Halloween, by October. And I could condense the adventure into like a one shot. I'll probably make like 2 versions of it, like a more thorough one where it's like a couple of game sessions and then a one shot version of it so that I can just take this whole fucking tavern and the minis and all this stuff and run it like at the local game shop or something. I think that would be cool. Because level doesn't matter. The ghosts and all that, the 13 ghosts, I'm gonna have to make up their stats and bullshit and all that. So I would probably, though, make it based around 3rd level characters. But any level could run it. Now, higher level characters will have more widgets, like the Speak with Dead, and Control Undead, and Banish Undead, and stuff like that. So that would be something, but still, it wouldn't be that difficult. And I know Ravenloft, the first Ravenloft book, has a haunted house adventure in it. So I can see how they planned on doing that. Oh my God, these rooms are tiny. Jesus Christ. Look at how tiny the room is. Look at that. That's why I'm painting it like this. Hey Barbara, what's up? I told you I'd be back. Hey, I'm already doing better, right? I only had 1 view earlier today, now I have 2. Look at that. Yeah, I guess so. Trust the process. Trust the process. I do know that no matter what, even with a subpar paint job, not that I'm saying I'm trying to do a subpar paint job, but I'm just saying even if I only do a subpar paint job, this is still going to look cool. So the model itself is just too dynamic, too cool, So. And I was able to go back and watch the stream from earlier today, and yeah, it does. It works. It looks pretty cool. I think this is going to work out. I think this is definitely going to be something I can do on the regular, which is what YouTube rewards. YouTube doesn't really care about the quality of your content. YouTube really cares about the quantity. If you just put out just constant content constantly, man, YouTube loves the shit out of you and will promote the fuck out of you. And I got so much stuff Like all this stuff in the background, all my miniatures, like I got close-ups and videos of so many of these different ones that I've made and painted and stuff. And some of the stuff I've already recorded, other stuff I haven't even recorded yet, but I got so much quote unquote content, so like if I can just sit down and stop being lazy and stop watching anime and actually work on the videos, I could put out a lot of shorts, a couple of videos, you know. I mean, shit, if I could set it all back up when I could do my live plays of D&D, like, start doing them too. When I run my D&D games for my daughter, my two daughters and their friend. I do know one thing though, is I'm pretty interested in doing the videos on getting ready for the LARP. Like a lot of people don't even know what a LARP is, a live action role play and all that. And I think that might be something cool people might want to watch and be fun to film. Film the video, like us getting ready, and videos of us on the way up there, and I don't know, all that bullshit. What's funny though is when I go up there, it's in Atlanta. My car is kind of acting funny. I drive a Camaro, and my brother is gonna fix it for me, and but he ain't gonna be able to fix it until like Monday, and so I'm gonna drop my car off at his shop, but he's gonna let me borrow his Corvette. So I'm gonna be showing up in this badass Corvette. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to the drive now. Fucking going from a V8 to a V12. All right. Let's do. Should we do the inside first? Do this inside or do this little part out here? Let's do this. I think we should do the inside first. Can I stack this? I can. All right, there we go. Bet. Right there's. This is a decent angle. That's a good angle right there. Look at the little lights right in there. Isn't that cool? I don't know what I'm going to paint that. I think I'm going to paint it like a metal, like a metallic color. Maybe like a copper stick out really cool right there. Because the walls I'm going to do, it's like I showed you, it's this khaki, I guess you can call it, whatever. Tannish kind of color. So, but I might have to paint them white and then paint the metal color on top of them so that the metal will actually come through. And then if you look in there, look, you see the little window, the little mirrors, not mirrors, but portraits. There's portraits in these rooms. See the portrait? I gotta print out the little tiny pictures and put them in there, because it'd be a lot easier to do it like this instead of when it's all together. I'm a spaz. So. But I'll worry about that. That'll be after I finish painting it. And I probably won't finish. I don't know. I'll get a lot done tonight. I know I can get a bunch done tonight. I can get a lot of this done tonight. It just sucks because what's really going to eat up so much of my time is I'm going to have to fucking go back and redo like this second and third and fourth and fifth coats on this stuff. But because the primer I did is a really strong primer, and so, but I did that on purpose. I wanted this reddish, so that when I paint over it, this brown kind of blends with this brown, makes it a little different color. Did I get it? I got it. All right, it's all painted. It's just drying, man. Look how when it dries, is how much it fades instantly. Woo. I'm gonna paint these like a metallic color too. These little lights. I don't know if my music's bleeding through. There. But yeah, this is... Like, I almost want to style it, like paint it like really dark colors to make it look more like a haunted house. But I don't want to, like, this thing is just going to be way too big for me just to only use it as a haunted house. You know, I want to be able to use it for more than one thing, so I got to leave it a little bit more generic than that. But it will definitely be a haunted house at some point in its life. And it'll be like a haunted house board game, and you'll have an actual haunted house to go through. Like, how cool is that? Like a haunted house board game. Like, that sounds awesome. I'm really surprised they haven't done that. I guess because that would be expensive though. Like, it'd be super expensive, you know, if they made like this giant haunted house. I have nowhere to touch it. Here. All right. All right. And this. All right. Chat rates. 5 views. Hey, you know. Progress. I did finish watching Demon Hunter real quick, that new movie where they're inside of that dude's castle and it's changing on him and all that. Well, they're not that anime is not scared to kill off characters, man. You know, those main ones kind of got plot armor, but that's about it, man. Anybody. tell you though, streaming like this, it just makes me miss DJing. That was the most fun. But it was only fun when there was people watching. You know what I mean? It just breaks your heart and soul when you stream, when you're DJing, and you're just no one there. You know? And just I just don't want to start all over. Like with this, it doesn't matter that only 2 people are watching or whatever. You know? Because this is kind of a boring thing to watch. So I don't know. Oh, I wasn't supposed to paint that. Oops. Oh well. But like this, it's not that depressing that no one's watching, because this is just some dude painting a miniature and talking to himself. You know. But DJing, you're supposed to be DJing to people. You know, and you're supposed to be hyping them up and hyping up the party and all that, and there's nothing there, and you're not hyping. It's like, I don't know, I always picture it as DJing inside of a parking garage, and there's just no one there, and you're just in that parking garage just going ham by yourself, looking like a goofball. But yeah, I also thought about playing VR chat again and all that, but from what I understand, I was seeing a lot of the VR chat YouTubers have like all kind of gone out of business in a way. VR's kind of lost its I don't know, it's whatever. It's just not doing really well on YouTube's. I still think VR chat's cool. I just haven't got in it just because I've kind of found other stuff to do, and I guess maybe the rest of the world's kind of done the same thing. All right, let's paint the inside of this. Can I hold it? Where can I hold it without getting paint all over me? Right here? Okay. All right. Gotta get that angle, man. Gotta get my Dookie Brown. Get my Dookie Brown in there. I know when I get done painting tonight, I plan to paint for a fucking while though, but when I get done tonight, I am going to get some of the videos off of my laptop that I've edited, add the voiceovers, so that when I paint tomorrow, I'll be able to throw some shorts up on my channel to kind of maybe wrangle in a couple of extra views, you know? Maybe get a couple extra people in here. But the thing is, I just gotta keep going. As long as you pick up one extra person a day, you know, it'll build on itself. How is that? Is it doubled at the bottom? It sure is. How weird. This has got it too, huh? It's different from all the others, huh? Oh well, doesn't matter. It all gets that same Dookie Brown treatment. You get Dookie Brown. You get Dookie Brown. You get Dookie Brown. Look under your seat. Everybody gets Dookie Brown. Nope, that's a window. We're not painting the windows, Dookie Brown. Whew. All right. I've put so much paint in the same spot on this plate. It's about to literally soak through the plate. That's funny. I know Dungeons and Dragons have made a deal with White Wolf Publishing and Vampires the Masquerade. If it hasn't already, it's like within the next couple days. Is all the rules to play Vampire the Masquerade for 5th edition are coming out, and that's really fucking cool. I love vampires, and I love Vampire the Masquerade. And one of the reasons I never really got into Vampire the Masquerade was just because I had already learned, D&D's rules and stuff. But man, I know a lot about the clans, the different Tudor, I think is the clan that I most identify with. It's like the artist and all that stuff. Very vain, very narcissistic. I mean, like, I know who I am. I know I'm like that. And but anyways, it's really cool. They got all the stuff to play Vampire the Masquerade in 5th edition rules, and the rules, if they haven't come out, or they'll be out in the next couple days. What sucks is it's not going to be a physical book. If I don't misunderstand it, it looks like it's only going to be, you can get the rules, but it's only online. Like, you got to get it through D&D Beyond. There won't be any physical media of it, which is kind of lame, because I like having the books. The books are really cool. But I already have some of my players that are super interested in that too. So, all right. So now we're going to paint the outside. Yeah. Should we do? I guess we'll. Start with this. The best thing about vampires is that they're goth. And nothing's hotter than a hot goth chick. Man. I love goth girls. Ugh. If I lived closer to Atlanta, there's some goth clubs that I've been to. I would be there every fucking Friday. Like, every Friday. They would know me at the door. They would know me at the bar. They would have a bottle of red wine for me ready because they know that's what I'm going to drink. Like it would be an every weekend thing for me if I lived closer. I've been quite a few times, and every time it's just been so awesome. But the best thing is just the women, man. I love, ugh, I love goth women. Find a woman that's a little witchy, like a little witchcraft in her. Ugh. Cannot say no. What's those memes where it's like when the badass gothy is dragging you into the woods to sacrifice you, and you just smile the whole time? You're like, yeah, it's all right. My soul ain't worth nothing. She can have it. The hot goth girl can have my soul. And it's not just the way, like, goth girls look. Like, goth girls have this whole different mentality to them where they're so fucking loyal. And they're such good people. And it just sucks because of that they get taken advantage of a lot, So, I hate that for them. That's actually the fireplace. That's all the way to the bottom. That's got to be like some kind of stone color. That's going to be different from this color. I think I've already painted some of the fireplace. I don't know. But yeah. That's got to be... Okay. So that's everything's first coat of brown. Dookie brown. First coat of Dookie brown. Alright, I think this goes like... Oh my god, there's nowhere for me to grab it. Doesn't this go like... Is this how it goes? I think... Yeah. Alright, so now, do we do a second coat, go through the whole thing and just do it all over again? Oh fuck, I didn't even paint the outside of this. God damn. Oh, anyways. Can't believe I did that. Just fucking forgot the whole front part of this. That looks like something connects. Oh well. Oh my god. One of these days I'm gonna look down there at concurrent views. And that motherfucker is just gonna start climbing. And I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck is going on? And some streamer is gonna take pity on me. And what do they call it when they raid another chat or something? Another live? I know that doesn't really happen that much on YouTube. That's more of a TikTok thing or whatever. Or a Twitch. Alright, yeah, Twitch is like more of the video game streaming stuff, I think. But you raid, that's what it is. You raid one streamer raids another streamer's thing, and so all of their viewers come in and they just dump all their viewers on there. They're like done streaming. Just sharing the love. I wonder how many. Oh well. I wonder how many people are streaming painting right now. That's kind of cool. But I also have been told, like in VR chat, like a lot of the clubs, the DJs and stuff like that, a lot of it's like slowed down a lot. Like there's not, like just VR chat in general is kind of like, it's kind of like lost a lot of momentum, which is weird. You know, they keep talking about they're making a new Ready Player One. They're calling it Ready Player Two. If they actually do that, I wonder if that would help VR chat. I wonder if there would be like a resurgence. It'd be neat to see. That is, if the movie doesn't completely bomb. It seems like every movie's bombing now. Like, no matter, like, all the big movies, like Star Wars and all these super huge, like, franchises are putting out movies and they're all just crashing horribly. You know? You know, Marvel has got their new one coming out, you know, with Doctor Doom and all that stuff, and as far as the advertising goes, it looks like it's going to be a great movie. But I don't know. It's like the Spider-Man movie, you know, with the Punisher and the Hulk. Like, I mean, like, you can't ask for a more amazing lineup, you know. But I just wonder how it's going to do. Because right now, man, there hasn't been a blockbuster movie that has done a blockbuster. From what I understand, not like I'm some movie aficionado or some bullshit like that. Yeah. People say they're saying people are just losing interest in the Hollywood glitz and glamour and stuff. I think it also has a lot to do with like how AI and movie editing has gotten so accessible for everybody, where I can watch a fan-made AI World of Warcraft movie and like no, it's not as good as like, you know, like what fucking Hollywood can produce, but it's still really fucking good. Like, I still enjoy it. I still watch the shit out of it. And it's on subject matter that's like I'd rather watch, you know. It's weird to see what the future holds with all the AI stuff. Because, like, well, it's just like music production, you know? There's some AI programs where you just tell it, hey, I want Michael Jackson acoustics. Yeah, that's totally true. They're making movies based on their ideas and their morals. And I mean, that's great if you want to promote stuff of everything, but like Star Wars isn't where you want to change people's like opinion on sexuality. Star Wars is just where you want to just, see some cool space action. And, like I don't want to watch Conan the Barbarian to talk about economics and the social dynamics, and stuff like that. I want to watch Conan the Barbarian because I want to watch him obliterate people with a sword. It's like there's the movies you want to watch to make you think and make you kind of question morals and stuff like that. And then there's movies you just want to watch because it's a good movie. He-Man. He-Man was good. He-Man was pretty good. It was campy as fuck. I am not going to lie. But I really liked the new He-Man movie. That was entertaining. I did enjoy that. And both my daughters enjoyed it too. They enjoyed it immensely. So it definitely hit their target audience, middle-aged men and young children. I didn't paint the house. God damn it. I'm fucking old. Brain dead old. Addled brain. Fried brains. I got all the inside. Okay. For some reason, I just didn't get that outside part. All right, let's get that outside part. But yeah, He-Man was really cool. I know a lot of people don't like Jared Leto. I like Jared Leto. I think he was a great Joker. I think, and in the other movies and stuff that he's done, I like Jared Leto. I like 30 Seconds from Mars, the band he's in. Like, I don't know. I think Jared Leto is a great entertainer. And I loved him as Skeletor. Now, I thought Mark Hamill, he did the Skeletor for the animated series that they did for a little bit. And he did a really good job of Skeletor, voicing Skeletor in that. But yeah, Jared Leto was awesome. Evil Lynn, the actress that played, I don't think it was the actress's fault. I didn't like the Evil Lynn character that much. She wasn't like, I don't know. She didn't scream Evil Lynn to me. But Joker was great. He-Man was good. Tila was cool. Man of Arms was a little over the top. I didn't like them making him like completely bitch out after losing a fight to Lockjaw. And then, but I did like how they used Fisto, and how they came up with the reason why they had such silly names. I thought that was cool. They had a lore, actual continuity reason why each character had such silly names, and everything. And I hate that Orko didn't really have he had a cameo there at the end. But they said they're wanting to make more. They're wanting to make, they're wanting to do She-Ra and stuff like that. So I don't know. I hope they do. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I watched it like 3 or 4 times, but I left it playing on my TV in another room, so that, I don't know, just to give them more views, because I really do want them to make a sequel. So I let it play for a hot, like probably 12 times in a day. I don't know, I just let it play. I had it on in a room that I wasn't in. I'd walk by the room and I'd see that it was off, and I'd go hit restart and then walk back out the room. All right, let's touch this up. Is that? Yeah, that's supposed to be painted. Well, I did know it was going to need more than one coat, but I think two coats. I think two coats are going to do really good for this. I think two coats is going to be really good for this. Oh, and then what is it? Transformers, the classic '86 movie. They're re-releasing it in the theaters next month, and it's going to have a bonus extended ending to it, and it's not going to be like a edited. Like it's going to be a whole extra G1 style like continuation of the movie a little bit, and I will definitely be going to that and seeing that. I am such a Star Wars nerd, hence my name being Rumble. But man, I can't wait to see that. That's gonna be really fucking cool. It'd be cool seeing the movie in the theaters again. I'm excited for that. It's a fandom event thing, you know, where they replay movies. But Hasbro is behind it. Like Hasbro is pushing it, and so they got like I said, they got a whole extra addition to the end of it, so that'll be really cool. There's a music group called Cybertronic Spree or something like that, and they cosplay as Transformers, and they cover a lot of the old Transformers songs. And I wonder if they're going to do anything, since that entire movie is the whole premise of their fucking band. I wonder if what they're going to do during that event. I just like when they first started, 90% of their songs came from that album, from that movie, that soundtrack. Be neat to see my video gets monetized for having music in the background, because it's not even playing through the system. It's like it's my phone next to me. What are you doing over there? Don't fuck up at the end of your print, dude. Yeah. All right. Should I? I can't grab it anywhere. They're all wet. What a mess. All right. Yeah, this is good. This looks good. The second coat should be all I need to do. This will be good other than touch-ups when I come back. I think the next thing we're going to do once I get done redoing all of this, doing the second coat of this, is I'm going to do the actual walls is what I will do after. The walls are going to be a bitch because I'm going to literally have to cut it in like a painter, cut around the edges and all that because I don't want to get. I got to be a lot more careful than what I am with this. But this is the majority, kind of, sort of. I don't know. Oh, the Avatar: The Last Airbender. The anime, the cartoon is amazing. I love the cartoon. The Netflix ones are enjoyable. I like them. They're fun. They're good. They're not better than the original, the animated series, but they are really good. And I understand some people are just so against watching animated movies. Like they just, they just think if it's an animated movie, it's for kids. So like Akira is for kids. Like no, it's not. But I think they did a good job on the live action. And I enjoyed it. Death Note, the live action of that wasn't really good. That wasn't good at all. I don't know. I didn't enjoy. The anime was way better. That's for sure. But Death Note is really a weird one to try and convert to live action. But they tried. I tell you, if they really want to convert anime to live action and have it do good, they need to convert the slice of life ones, with the really strong stories and stuff. Like as cliche as it sounds, Sword Art Online would be kind of neat, but not the first, not the first one. Like when they were in Gun Gale or whatever, so that you'd have the inside and outside, not just all of them trapped in the game. But how could you have it without the context of what happened to them in the first SAO? So it's like the World of Warcraft. Like they did the World of Warcraft movie, which I personally liked, but but it was a little bit much for the general crowd, so it didn't do really good in the box office. And everyone was like, "Man, you should have started with the Arthur story," But I was just like, how can you? The Arthur story is what it is because of the orc versus human story, like it's hard to skip that lore. It's not like Warhammer 40K with Henry Cavill. Like, I am so interested to see where the fuck are they going to start off with on that fucking massive lore dump history. Like, there's just so much in that universe, Like, people thought Star Wars had a huge expanded universe. Man, it has nothing compared to fucking Warhammer. Warhammer has a massive universe. Yeah, I saw the trailer for the Airbender. It showed what's her name? The Earthbender that's blonde. Her as an old woman. Still kicking ass. Still being a lovable doll. You go, right? Top, Tope, Tope. I don't know. I know the name. I just can't say it. I can't even speak English. But I knew it was something like I know the name. I just can't fucking say it. I think the live action of One Piece is doing really good. I think, One Piece is one of the animes I never really got into, really because it's just another one of those. It's just like, this, 20,000 hours of episodes. But watching it on Netflix is really cool. But I love pirate stuff too. Like I like pirate adventures. I like pirate fantasy. So it could be space pirates or real, sailing in the seas pirates. I love pirate stuff. So which is funny that I've never watched the anime. But I think once again, the only reason I haven't, because I didn't find out about the anime until it was like 8,000 seasons long. So I was like, oh, I know. It was really cool having my parents came over to my house today, And they saw all the stuff that I've painted and made, like all of it. I showed it all to them. You know, they've been wanting to see it because I can't bring everything over to their house. And so they came over today. That was a nice visit. You can see the bullshit that their middle-aged son wastes all of his fucking time on. But whatever. I got a good job. I make okay money. And so and I ain't gonna get rich. I'm pretty much where I'm gonna be in life, so fuck it. I've just gotten comfy. I sure as fuck don't want to go out anymore. And I actually like going out, going to the clubs and stuff, but it's just not worth it anymore, man. Yeah. Going around doing a second coat's going a lot faster. But I am burning through this paint like nobody's business. The good news is the paint I'm using is from fucking Walmart, so you can literally just go right down the road and buy more. Painting big projects like this, I just use the Walmart paint from their arts and crafts. It takes a couple extra coats with it, but it's still, when painting such big things so much, it'd be way too expensive to use my miniature, the paints that I actually use for my miniatures and stuff. Like the paint that I use like on my fallen angel, you know, Zariel with the fire wings and all that stuff. But that was all a lot better paint. You know, that was not Walmart paint. But when I do like big land pieces and stuff like that, I use my apple, isn't it apple barrel? Yeah, apple barrel paint. And just like the primer is the spray paint primer from Wally World. It's too big of a project to use like super nice. Like when I painted my dragon, that dragon that I painted was so big. I did some shortcuts with it. I actually used high gloss silver spray paint on it to give it the base, and then I painted all the other metallic colors on top of that. All my dry brushing and all that stuff, so it saved me some time and money. That's definitely one I need to make a short about though, because that one turned out really good. I guess YouTube's not showing my stream anymore. Not promoting it. I mean, it's still on air, but it's not promoting it anymore. No more people are jumping in. I wonder if I should do like some silly things, like dress up or something. I don't know. I wish I was like a really pretty girl. That would be, you know. Then I would just dress like, you know, kind of like dress like how they sneaky sexy. That's what I call it, where they're wearing normal clothes, but they're slightly revealing, just so, you know, it's like a little bit of a, you know, what, fan service. Of course, some of them just do a ton of fan service. But I mean, if I was some cute girl, I would fucking fan service the fuck out of myself. I have no moral qualms against that. Yeah. Moving on. I do know this. When I finish this tavern, I gotta throw this brush away. This brush is getting ate alive by this tavern. And this is only the first. This is really the first real floor that I've painted too. So it should make it through all the floors. But when I get done, this brush will be done. I know one thing. I had to chill out on my my resin printer for two reasons. One, I was just printing way more than I could paint. Like, I got so much stuff printed that needs to be painted. And then on top of that, man, the resin printer, they don't tell you, like, they really gloss over like how much fumes you get from it. Man, it's a lot of fumes. Like, it's potent. It's definitely potent. Ah! I've got to get into here. All right. And so during the winter when I first got it, the printer, I was able to leave. That's like right behind me is my kitchen, and there's a door that goes outside. That's why that fan is there. That fan points towards the kitchen, towards the door that's out that I can open and go outside. So during the winter, I don't care how cold my house gets. It can get super cold because I like it cold anyways, and I live by myself, so I ain't got to worry about pissing nobody off. But so I was running my resin printer like crazy because that's what I bought. I bought my resin printer first, and printing all kinds of shit, and learning how to use it. Fucked up a lot of stuff too, though. But anyways, I would just leave that door open and that fan, and that helped a lot. But then once it got hot outside and I got the AC running, I can't be leaving that door open like that. Well, because of the bugs. I live in Georgia. And but also the heat. And so, but now I got so much stuff that I've printed anyways that how should I hold this? Like this. Okay. That I got a lot of stuff to print anyways, or to paint, because I printed so much. So I'm letting my resin printer take a break, and I'm just printing on the my filament printer. The filament printer takes like so much longer. Like something that'll take like 12 hours on my resin printer takes like probably like, if it takes 12 hours on the resin printer, it's going to take at least 24 on the filament printer. It's easily double the time. Like a full plate build, like if I fill up my whole resin printer, the whole plate, that is a 48-hour plus print job. You know, so. Yeah, it's not quick. You know, people get under the idea that 3D printing, you know, is like having like you just think of your printer at home, your computer printer, you know, and printing stuff out on paper, you know, it's like, you know, it's instant, you know. But 3D printers is anything but instant. It takes hours and hours, and some stuff takes days to print. And if you try to mess with the settings and print faster than what you should, then all of a sudden it starts fucking up and all kinds of shit like that, and then your shit looks fucking horrible or it doesn't print right. And so you'll spend a whole, you know, you'll try and make it go too fast, and you'll waste, I mean, so much time. You know, you literally waste days trying to fuck with the printing and trying to be too fast with it and stuff. So I have learned my lesson. Leave that motherfucker alone. Just let it do what it do. And as long as you can print, as long as you can like kind of paint while it prints, whatever, like big shit like this, then it doesn't matter. You know, you need extra time anyways to get it all painted. So you just paint while it prints. Print what you got. And I'm under no time restraint. It's not like I print some stuff and I print like I need it for the game, like instantly. Like anything I print is like stuff for future games. I don't print everything I need for what I'm running right now. I've already printed and painted. That's why I got so much demon stuff, because the game that I'm running is Descent into Avernus, and it's all about going to the first level of hell and fighting this, this archdemon and saving this city that's got pulled to hell and shit like that. So I pretty much got all that printed. All right. Where am I at? I don't know. Did I already redo this one? I think so. Yeah, it was wet. Well, now I'm catching up. Doing the second coat is going a lot faster. So what do I got left? Did I get this? I think I got that. Coat on this. I don't think I've done a second coat on this, but I think this is just too. I think it's too wet. How long am I going? An hour and 30 minutes? Well, shit. I kind of need to stop to let it dry. I kind of wanted to finish the second coat on all of it, though. Let's just keep painting. Some of this is dried. Because it definitely needs a second coat. And I want to finish with this paint on this level. Because if I'm going to take a break, and when I take a break, when I come back. What time is it? Oh yeah, plenty of time. Take a break, let it dry, and then I'll come back, and I want to start working on the walls. I want to be done with the poopy brown. No more poopy brown color. I know one thing, Barbara. I don't know if you're still listening, but if I like, let's say like I get whatever people watching and stuff, and I start the um the Patreon version or whatever, the pay for like the where you pay to subscribe or what you get the members only stuff. You will be a member for free for life, for life. You'll be the first one. You won't pay shit. That's for damn sure. You tell everyone I was the first one. If I ever set something like that up. I'll be like, she's an honorary member. She gets in for free. She a real OG. And I love her. Isn't that what they call it, the Patreon accounts or whatever? It's like it's the YouTube members only thing or whatever. I don't know. Another way to squeeze money out of people. I don't know. Like, how can you be so popular that you make videos and you can make them not watched, not public, and you're still getting enough of views on those? Like, there are only people that are paying for your content can see it. Like, it's nuts. What I think is really funny is like the YouTube channels where they do that, right? Like you pay to see their videos like early before they come out, and there's other YouTube channels that essentially they're leeching. They sub to that account, and then they tell you what it is. Like this is what it says on that video that you got to pay to see. I can't show it to you, but this is what it's about, and this is what it says, and da 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 and da da da. Like YouTube videos for YouTube videos, I think that's pretty silly. Whew. It'd be funny. When I take a break from painting, I just go in the other room and play video games. And I've been playing Neverwinter a lot. I should set it up where I just turn this stream off and then start the video game stream while I'm in there streaming. Then I'll stream the game, and then when I get done with the game and I come back in here and start painting again, I turn that one off and turn the other one back on. Well, I could be streaming 20 fucking hours a day, every day. That would be funny. No, I sleep more than 4 hours. But I would be streaming. End up streaming a lot more if I did that. It would be bad because that would show me how many hours a day I waste playing video games and painting miniatures. That's probably something I don't want to know. But I could do that. I could set that up. Then I'd be streaming motherfucker. And I could always switch, to Twitch and TikTok and Snapchat, like all the other stuff. But I don't know. I like YouTube. The stream. I like streaming on YouTube best. It just works. I don't know. I just like it best. I like YouTube Studio. I like OBS. You know. So. For win or for lose, better or worse, I'm pretty much just sticking with YouTube. Unless the site shuts down, and then whatever. Then you got to do what you got to do. But I know who knows? I might do so much better on another site, but fuck it. I'm just not that worried about it, you know. I just want subscribers, really. I just want likes and views. Not really for the money or anything. I just to have more people when I live stream, it'd be cool, or just to have more people in the live stream to talk to. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the main reason I want to stream. And what I would like to happen is for my streams to get big enough where like I have like people to talk to like constantly, you know. Like I think that would be a cool goal, you know, to get over like, I don't know, not really a lot of subscribers, but just viewers. I think I would just love to have, you know, so when I do stuff like this, you know, I have like, I don't know, 15 or so people all in my chat just talking about, then we can really talk about just all kinds of just different shit, you know. I think that would be fun. I think that would be really fun. Let's start on the inside and let's work our way out. Let's start on the inside of this room. Yeah, because I looked at, oh, she's gone. But anyways, I'm gonna talk to myself. I tell you, there's a music thing, because I looked at it. I made a mistake of clicking on it and looking at it, but it did interest me, and I'm so interested. Like I'm super interested in it, but now it's like fucking all my YouTube ads are that. But it's really cool. It's a huge music pack full of just uncopyrighted, like, you know, clips and stuff, and kicks and drum beats and synth waves and bass lines and audio stuff, and so that you can make your own, so you can produce your own music, you know, your own EDM type stuff. Ugh, so interested in getting it, but God, that would just be a whole nother thing to learn to do. Like I feel like I was a really good DJ, so I think I got a good idea on how to DJ. I'm not an awesome DJ. I'm not the best DJ, but I was a decent DJ. And so I understand, you know, the genres and stuff like that. And I think it would be so much fun trying to make the music, but I just know for a fact that producing the music would be so much harder than actually DJing the music. And you don't know until you try something. And I get that, and I, you know, wholeheartedly believe that. But I don't know, I watch the videos of the people like, it's easy. First you just take the drum line, and then you take some kicks, and then some beats, and you overlay this, and you overlay that. And all the time they're just talking about how easy it is, as they're just making it more and more complicated. Making it better, you know, a better song. But I'm just like, oh my God. And I hate to invest money and time and effort all into a whole nother fucking hobby for me to not mess with for more than a week, you know? fuck though. It does look fun though. And I do love EDM music, you know. So goth. What genre would I do? I don't know. I don't know. Like I love goth music in that goth techno, you know, the bass line and all that stuff. But, ugh. Could I make something that would actually be different? You know? I don't know. And I know the slower stuff I wouldn't be really into. A lot of the goth techno is real slow, rhythmic. I don't know. There's nowhere for me to fucking hold this piece of shit. I didn't even paint this whole side. So funny. I'm going through this, trying to put a second coat. And as I'm putting a second coat on, motherfucker, I'm finding spots that I didn't even fucking put a first coat on. I guess when I take my break from painting, instead of playing a video game, I need to fucking put together a couple of my shorts that I already have edited. Maybe that'll help me get more than one person viewing at a time. We'll see. I know my thumbnail sucks too. I know my thumbnail's real bad. And I guess if it condenses it into the telephone, but because I streamed tonight, it does make me more right. Like yeah, like let's do this. Let's put that shit together. That's the thing, you know? There's nobody watching, but I would be doing this anyways. Now there's a chance for someone to watch. But I can't really text on my phone, and I'm not like, right, but it kind of makes me stay on target too. Keeps me focused on just doing this. So it's kind of funny that streaming makes me more focused on the job, and not because if I wasn't streaming, I would be like fucking with other shit because I could just get up and leave. I mean, I could still get up and leave. But... Oh my God, I'm all alone in here. I'm streaming to nobody watching my streams. Ooh. Why do you stream to no one? 'Cause I be doing this anyways. So it doesn't matter if anyone's watching or not. And that's the God's honest truth. Sad as it may be, I still stream to nobody. I wonder what's happening. And then right here where I have not painted any of it, because you know, that's how I be. Uh, don't worry, YouTube. I'm almost done. I know nobody's watching my stream. I'm just sucking up your bandwidth, but I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm about to turn my stream off. I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. YouTube. I'll be done here in just a minute. Thank you for not turning me off, though. Damn. Oh my god. So we definitely need like 2 more tubes of that, like easy. Because this is. Because you still got, right. Now it's not going to be, this is definitely going to be probably some of the hardest floors to paint though. This is the most detail on it. Like, oh my god, there's just so much going on this floor. You know? Mm. I don't know, I think the 3rd floor is the craziest floor. Because it's all the bedrooms and stuff, so. You know what? I think I'm gonna go play my free-to-play WoW character during my break. Oh. No, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to do your video. I don't want to do my video. I want to play WoW. Oh no. I think that is the 2nd coat. I think that's the 2nd coat on everything. The 1st coat on some things. All right, ladies and gents, and the no viewers, the 0 viewers at home. We're done for right now. It is almost 9. So if I take like a couple hour break, I might fucking crack back into this, do another couple hours. You know what I mean? Go to bed around 12 or 1. I think so. And do the walls. I think that's what we'll do next. These are the walls. We're gonna give this a break. And yeah. So anyone that's watching this, I know there's no one watching right now, but watching this, like, whatever. Whatever rewatches this shit. Oh, fuck. Did I just totally miss that spot? Whatever. I'll let y'all go. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later.